guys, welcome back. It's Malazarjez Gaming. Sorry, I tried to make a video attempt for the first time, but it seems like it wasn't really working a lot. So now, and today in this video, I'm gonna be showing you my entire public middle school that I made from scratch. So we're gonna start it off right away. So we're gonna start off with the parking lot where you can drop off your kids. There's a teacher parking, and this is student drop off, and this is bus pickup and drop off. And then you walk to the block and you see there's some plants. Welcome to Way Bend Middle School by me. And then you continue walking up to the concrete. These are the tools I used. I used a lot of blocks for this build. And then in here, it's like basically like a shortcut building to enter the track and field, which I made by hand. And these, I try to get like the inspiration of like a football field. Like these are like the little dummies, the field goal. I could have put the meters, and this is like the track that there was like basically like a rounded football field. There's also, you can walk past the grass like that, or you can go through back there. Like my original idea for the school was kind of make it like a massive staircase for it, but then I decided to eventually choose like this one. It was like mostly on the ground. And then we come to the front patio, and then we open the doors, and then you enter the main hall with a few benches and lockers, which I mistakenly ordered the wrong way. And to start it off, we're gonna go with the two first classrooms. So in here is the science room. We have a lot of different projects made by students back then. Like this kid right here made these two, and this kid made this one. And then this is like the biggest one, and then we just go out to John Stewart. Oh man. Anyway, each class has like a blackboard. Each class has like a blackboard and also a clock, usually each. That was the science room. And then we're faced by more lockers, and then we enter lecture hall. And then you go past the stairs, and then you head into this room right here. The massive blackboard, and then like you can also walk up these stairs with different seats, and also there's all of these doors right here that lead to different parts of the stairs way. And this part leads to the main stairs that go all the way down there. Anyway, we're gonna continue on with the main building. So next up we have the English room. This is the another room with a blackboard. Well, some classrooms relied on like chalk and blackboards, while some also like decide to rely on like expo markers and whiteboards. There's also a view outside of the football field and track. And then you go out this door, and there's like a little table for naughty kids. If they're not behaving, they would sit out here. And then we're gonna go continue on this side of the hall, which has the girls' bathroom. It has two toilet stalls with these doors that are apparently not sticking in, and two sinks with a clock inside. And you might be wondering, what are all of these paintings doing here? Well, these are actually school posters. And then we walk over here, there's another bench with a few more lockers. Like, I actually ordered them like not even, so it's kind of, yeah. And then we go past the stairwell to more lockers. And then we're gonna go up to the auditorium, and oh wow, I really like this. And they're just practicing a play with their drama teacher. Oh wow, I'm like a sleigh. Anyway, so this is like one of the, they're like practicing one of the scenes, and this one they're basically kind of like in a orphanage. Oh, hello Steve. Hello Steve number 2, Steve number 3, and Steve number 4. How's your visit at the orphanage? No? Okay. And all these chairs that are just basically watching them. Like, my old idea was like adding like some of a copy of those in like the basketball court, but I didn't like it. And then over here is the art room with some projects made by students in the past. And they just kind of like they changed the flooring and this is the main building. This is like one of the few classrooms with like a whiteboard each. And this one has some like other projects, like a teacher's example and a clock as well. And now I'm gonna head on, and there's more lockers, and heading into the cafeteria. Like this is the entire cafeteria, like 6 to 8 rows of different tables, a small buffet where you can get your food, and the kitchen with a lot of storage and cooking supplies. Like, there's an example of like one of my fridge. And in this school, like some of these stuff costs from like some school food in this place costs like $2 to $5 each. So it's kind of different. And then you go up these stairs and then you head into like more lockers. And this is more lockers and more lockers. And then we enter the history room, which has like different clocks of like different time zones of the earth and different posters of like what happened in history, a blackboard for them, and like a book stand for desk because they like mostly read books. This is probably like a massive school. Like, if I'm correct, this school has like around up to 82 to 84 lockers. It has about like 20 classrooms to go to. Anyway, we're gonna head into the next room, which is the library, with some of those exact book stands for you to read, some windows that lead outside. There's also the bookshelves and paintings to calm you down. Even some clocks. And over here is the boys' bathroom. It's kind of bigger. Yeah, there's 3 toilet stalls. One of them has like a broken door, it needs to be fixed. There's also 3 sinks. Wow, look at that. Some more clocks and more posters around the entire school and more lockers. Over here is homeroom, which any class can take place. Like, you can take any class here and not even complain. This one also relies on a blackboard. Like, sometimes, like, the school, like, the owner of the school keeps complaining, like, that he didn't really have enough funds to, like, build, like, whiteboards for each classroom. So some of them he could afford, but the rest of them had to rely on blackboards. And over here is the fitness room. We have 2 chairs and some like extra for the coaches. There's a bench for you to sit on, and extra storage like of barrels, like probably for weights, and also some fitness mats, which are really weird. Then you're faced by more lockers and more posters, and then you go here to the language room, which there's a lot of students going here because some of them want to learn another language or just come here for fun. And others want to like focus on their learning. Like, they just want to be specific and learning something new. And then we're gonna go down to the next building, but before I do that, I'm gonna show you the playground, which has a lot of different stuff. So over here is like some benches with a wood pathway to each place. There's a bunch of benches, a basketball court if you really like playing sports, There's a rack for basketballs, and also some benches for you to sit on and watch. There's a swing set that contains like up to 3. Like they can't move, but you can sit on them. And then over here, there's a few benches that eventually leads to the sandbox, and it's made by actual sand. And this entire building is covered with fencing, so no one can run away from school. And now we're heading to the Academy campus, which basically has like some of the essentials. So it seems like on the first floor there's some gym and classrooms, and then there's more on the second floor. We're gonna head in here because that's where the gym is. So in the gym we have like a few bleachers with not really that much support. There's a few posters and a lot of basketball racks. Like, this school is like 30 years old. Like, and like some of the flooring needs to be changed. Like how some of this gym flooring in the basketball court is kind of like crummy and needs to be replaced. But the owner said he couldn't afford it, so it's just gonna probably stay like that for the next 10 years or so. And then over here we have more bleachers and this lighting I really enjoy. There's also some like more clocks, and then you can go down these stairs and enter the main hall of this building. And over here there's like another entrance. You can come from the playground to here, and over here there's a bench and a few more lockers. Technically a lot more. This is like the gymnasium. Over here's the boys' lockers. Keep in mind this locker room is like kind of bigger than the other one. This is the boys' lockers. Goes from A1 to A16, and that's basically it. And then over here in the girls' lockers, this one goes from B1 to B11. Yeah, this locker room is kind of smaller. And then over here we have the biology room, which also has a massive whiteboard with some clocks and also some tables for you to do like chemistry and basically like learning study life by it. It's made for like 2 classrooms, biology and chemistry. There's more clocks, and over here's a stairwell that leads upstairs. And then over here, we're gonna go all the way back here. There's like some benches and more posters. And over here, there's face follow lockers and also some windows so you can check out what the gym people are doing out there, down there, in the crummy basketball floor. And also over here, there's more benches and more posters. And over here is the shower hall with a few windows, but you can't really see anything basically different because most of this back area is like just walls rather than windows. Then over here's another bench, more posters, more lockers, and some more benches and posters. And over here is the math classroom where they also teach like some early algebra methods. They also teach some early algebra methods for 8th grade, and even some 8th to 7th grade math for 6th to 7th grade as well. And yeah, that's... And then over here is the stairwell with the beautiful railing. And I'm just gonna go through the gym because I want to. And the stairwell with the fencing. Well, that's it for White Bend Middle School. I hope you really liked the tour. Subscribe for more awesome builds and also more tour videos. See you next time. Bye.